I offer my humble pranam at the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Welcome to video lecture on ARM7 programming. In this lecture, I am going to explain how to create a Keil MicroVision project and run assembly language program using ARM7 microcontroller instruction. The prerequisite is first we have to install the software, that is Keil MicroVision software. Once the installation is finished, we are going to get the Keil 4 ID icon on the desktop. Okay, then we have to double click on that icon. The editor window will appear as shown below. Say like this. Therefore, now I'm going to explain practically how to do this. Now just I'm going to close this. Now here this is your actually desktop. Now what we have to do is say there will be icon, that's a Keil MicroVision icon. Say double click on this. Now so this is your actual window, editor window, edit window you can say. Now here we have so many options: file, edit, view, project, flash, debug, peripherals, tools, so many things are there. So now click on project. Under this we have so many options. Click on new MicroVision project. Then here we can see there will be something, create new project, create new project. So once if you enter into this particular window, so what we can do is we can go to some particular drive. Okay, select some particular drive. Now here what I'm going to do is first I will create one folder. If you want to write any program, say try to create separate folder for each and every program, because it's going to generate so many supporting files. So that's why the very important thing is for each and every program, either it may be C program or it may be assembly program in ARM7. So what we'll do is create one separate folder for each and every program. Okay, now that's why here what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one folder. There is a new folder here, the new folder. Okay, and now here I'm going to create separate folder for this. So let it be here, that is create, create, say project, create project or create something. I will use something like this, test, set test. So it's a name of the folder. Then now here what happened, say we're going to get this particular window, that's under create new project. Now we have to give the name of the Keil MicroVision project here. Okay, now just here I'm going to give the name like test. What is the name of the project? Test. If it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, okay, whatever it may be, you can give the name of the project without any extension. Say test. Okay, it may be any name, therefore test. Don't give any extension. By default it's going to take this, the .microvision project by default. Therefore now save. So after this I'm going to give get this particular window, that is select device for target window. Now here we are going to use some particular ICs. Okay, ARM7 IC. Okay, there will be different make is there. Therefore in our case I am going to use NXP, founded by Philips. Then expand this. Under this we have so many makes. Here we have to go for LPC 2148, LPC 2148, LPC 2148, LPC 2148. You can see that LPC 2148. Now here LPC 2148. Actually this gives the specification of that particular microcontroller. So this is very important. So in our lab, either it may be software or it may be hardware. In both the cases we are going to use always LPC 2148. So what is the specification of this LPC 2148? Actually this window provides the specification of this particular window. Just you can go through it. Then after this, after selecting this LPC 2148, click on OK. Then because here I'm talking about assembly language program, by the time the startup file is not required, therefore you can say no. Okay, now the project window is created. What is the name of the project? Test.microvision project. I'm going to use Keil MicroVision 4 software. This is a path, you can set any path as you like. Now we want to go for actual thing, we have to edit the program. Therefore here file, under file, new. Now it's a editor window is open. Now what I'm going to do is, now just I will type the program. Okay, so if you want to write any program, we have to provide space, at least 1 or 2 space for the instructions. If it is a label, you are not supposed to provide any space. That is very, very important. Now there is area, okay, then name of the project. So let it be, I'm going to give the name is a test, comma, then here code, I'm talking about program code. Then actually I have to store the program in read only memory, read only. Say go to the next line. Then somebody has to be there to decide where you have to start executing the program. So that is decided by this instruction, entry, okay. Then afterwards you can start writing the program, okay. Now just I'm going to add two numbers, say move R0, comma, that is 25. Let it be, I'm going to put it's an immediate operand, therefore immediate operand means you have to put hash, then 25. Say let it be in hexadecimal, 0x25. Then move R1, comma, hexadecimal 67. Then add, then R2, comma, R0, comma, R1. Means here it's going to see, I'm loading 25 to R0, 67 to R1, add the content of R0 with R1 and place the result in R2. Say my job is over. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this. Therefore branch, then B1. So B1 means here. Just I will write here. It's a label. What we'll do is we have to start the label at the beginning itself. So you're not supposed to provide any space. That is B1. Okay. So this is a program. Then after the completion of everything, say end. This is very important. End of assembly. Okay. Now this is a program. So what we'll do is we have to save this program. Okay. Save this program. So go to save. Then we know that what is our name of the folder, create test. You have to go to that folder only. Okay, now here it is going to create, this is the name of the project, test MicroVision project, and already created some HTML file by default. Okay, now you can give the name of the program, test, and the extension must be yes if it is assembly language program. Okay, if it is C language, .c. Okay, .c. Fine. Any doubts here? Then click on save. Now this is the thing. See, the color is changed. It is saved successfully. So area test code read only entry. Then 25 goes to R0, 67 goes to R1. Then add the content of R0 with R1 and place the result in R2 and stop. This is for what? Stop. Then afterwards we have to add. So initially what happened here? Target is there here. A source group is there, but we have to add this particular file to this particular source group. For that, so what we have to do is you can right click on this. Okay, right click on that, right click on this, then go to manage project items. Then we'll get this particular window, manage project items, then add files. Then here what happened, that is what is our folder, create test. Then here, because our file extension is .s, it's a .c, therefore what we can do is go for .test. Then that file appears here, test.s. Select, then add, then close, then OK. Now it is added. Just you can see here, that is source group. Under that we have that file test.s. Getting this idea? Test.s. After this, what we have to do? Tell me. Now we have to compile. If we compile, there will be error. Say one error is there. So why this error? What is the purpose of getting this error? Here there will be some scatter file is there. We have to remove that particular scatter file. You have to create, means you have to remove that scatter file. Suppose if you have some error, by the time it won't create a exe file, that's why target not created. So why say I'm going to do something here. Now what we can do is right click, so go to option for target, here go to linker, then here untick this. Say nothing is there, na? Here nothing is there. Here also we are not finding anything over here. Now just untick. By the time some file appears, we have to remove this. We have to remove this. Okay, delete this file. Okay, now we'll get actual path. Then OK. Now compile. See here. Say no errors, 0 errors and 0 warnings. 0 errors and 0 warnings. Then everything is fine. Okay, now here there will be a source, under that we have test, everything's now it is ready for execution. Then if you want to execute step by step, or if you want to execute complete program, then we have to go for debug mode. It's a debug mode. Okay, it's a debug mode. It's a debug mode. Now if you want to see complete information, just you can adjust this window, register window. So register window. So this ready. This is it gives the provide the content of registers. Okay. Now what I am going to do is, now I am going to execute this. Okay, you can execute instruction by instruction. What is the content of all the registers? Initial value of all the registers, all are 0. We have totally 17 registers in user mode, so R0 to R15, 16 and a CPS. So we have so many things, but most of the time we are going to use 70 registers. Now, what is the meaning of this? Load to 25 to R0. What is the initial value of R0? 0. Therefore, execute this, R0 becomes 25. Then the pointer comes to this. Then if we execute this, then R1 becomes 67. So what is the value of R2? R2 contains 0. So if you add this, 7 plus 5, 12. 12 means C. Then 6 plus 2, 8. The answer is 8C. Okay, it's going to add in terms of hexadecimal. Therefore, that is 8C. So this is the way of, it may be any program. The procedure remains same. Either it may be a simple program or it may be a complex program. So this is the procedure to run any assembly language program in your ARM7 controller. Okay, ARM7 controller. Then if you want to come back from this particular window, debug window to normal, say click on once again debug, then you can modify this program. Okay, after modification, compile after modification, save and compile. Okay, remove the errors. If you get any error, try to remove the errors. If no errors, no warnings, then go to debug window, then you can execute the program. Okay, any doubts here? Understood? No? Okay, so for more so this is the thing. Okay, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. For more videos, visit my website.